Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Recently the good people at Brinyte sent me two new flashlights to play with, and I've been doing exactly that over the last few weeks. And today I want to take a look at this one right here. This is the T28 Artemis. As you can see, it's zoomable and tricolour as well. So let's get it out and have a look at it, shall we? Let's take a look at the box, showing you the flashlight. 5-year warranty, zoomable tricolour. There's some information on the back there. All the different lumens and brightnesses and run times, etc. If you want to freeze this frame, guys, and take a look at this lot, feel free. Okay, so within the sleeve we've just been looking at, we get this rather nice box here. Magnetic flap. What do we get inside? Okay, so first of all we get the usual compact and concise instructions that you get with every Brinyte flashlight. There we go. Telling you all about how to use it, all the components, etc. We have the flashlight itself right here, look. Quite a nice looking thing. I believe they class this as a hunting flashlight. Put that aside. In the box we have the accessories. See what we get in there. Okay. We get this remote switch and replacement tail cap here. We get the little charging lead here, which looks to me very much like it might be a C-type charger, so that's good, right up to date. We get a little tab that stops the flashlight working in transit. Yes, right. We get a little lanyard too for the flashlight. What else do we get in here? Extra set of O-rings. Cool. Anything else? That's it. Okay. Chuck that lot back in there. I'm going to have a look at the flashlight, shall we, guys? Okay, so here is the flashlight itself. It is made from AL6061 T6 aluminium. So that's high strength aircraft grade aluminium. With a Type 3 military hard anodised anti-abrasive finish on it. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? And so we have a zoomable flashlight here. Here's the switch for the different colours. We've got green, white and red. And we have a tail switch and dimmer. This thing turns around. Hopefully you can see that going around there, guys. So you turn that round to dim it. Let's get the battery out and have a look at that. Okay, so I've got a spring on the tail cap, which is a good thing. The body itself has a spring in the other end too, so the battery is floating around in here so that it won't blink, as it were, under recoil if you're using it on a rifle. Here's the battery. We have a 5,000 milliamp hour. It's a 21700, 3.6 volts, 18 watt hours, minus at this end, plus at this end obviously. Rechargeable lithium ion battery with protection. There we go. Usual warnings. And here we have the charging port right here, and I believe there's a little LED in here somewhere as well when you start charging it. Okay, so here it is, this little Type C connector there, so it will go in either way up. Push it in. There we go, there's the little LED right there, look. So that shows you it's charging, and it will go green once it's finished charging too. Okay, so while we've got the tail cap off, we can then have a go at fitting a little remote switch here. That simply screws in to the end, and it's switched itself on, as you can probably tell, guys. It switched itself on there. Okay, so here's a little switch on the end. There it goes, off and on. We'll have a look at that later on. Let's get the normal tail switch in place, like so. I thought this didn't work first when I got it, but if you actually read the instructions, you just have to do a long press and on it comes. Okay, let's just see what it's like. I mean, this is in my studio in daylight with the lights on, but here we've got it on the white setting, so it's a long press. There we go. I think it's sort of zoomed right out, I believe. You can turn the bezel and it zooms in. It's a nice little tight square, as you can see there. And we can throw the switch here for the green light, and that way for the red light. I'll just show you how these LEDs works because it's quite interesting. Here we go, looking down the end of the flashlight there and through the lens, there are the 3 Cree LEDs there. We've got a white light, which you can see at the moment. By moving the switch, brings in the red LED, white, green. Simple as that. And the lumens output on this little fellow here is 650 plus, it says on the box, 650 plus lumens. So we switch it on again. There we go, it's on. Bring it across to the door. You can see that, as I say, the tail switch rotates around to dim the flashlight down. It hasn't gone out, it's just very dim lit. It's a moonlight, so you don't blind yourself. And you've got, it's as you can see, just anywhere along the movement there, it gives you variable brightnesses. As I say, we can move it across to green, just with a switch there like so, move it across to green, which you can also dim away to next to nothing. Move it across to red, bring the brightness back up again. And you can see it's got quite a nice pattern there around the light itself. Nice clear light. And say simply by turning the bezel, you get a nice tight zoom there. Looks very nice in the, as I say, in my studio here with the lights on, but it's a lot better outside in the dark. So I think what we ought to do is take it outside in the dark and have a play with it and see what it's like, because I can tell you it's quite good. So let's get out there and have a look. Okay everyone, so here we are out in the dark with the flashlight here. So let's see how good it is, shall we? Right, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. So as you can see, it is quite bright. And this isn't full brightness either. So there we go. That's it, flat out. You see it's a very nice circle of light out there. And we can also zoom it in, don't forget guys. So if you need to zoom it in on something, there we go. What's that down there then? Why, it's a little cardboard rabbit. So you can pick him out, isolate him from anything nearby without disturbing anything close to him, or we can widen the area. Wow, look at that. That's quite a considerable difference. That's, distance. That's got to be about, I reckon, 20 feet across maybe, that. What's like in the, there we go, there's green, looking very much like the infrared again. Back to white light. And there's a red light, guys, look at that. Nice. And as we can see, it is illuminating the trees quite nicely too. Quite bright. What's it like dimmed down? There we go, almost to nothing. And concentrate the light very nicely. Looking almost down at our feet. This is the dimmest setting of the flashlight here, and it's giving it enough illumination so you can see where you're going without falling down rabbit holes, etc. So what we see here is white light in infrared. What we've got here, this is green light, red light. Oh look, it looks slightly yellow in there. This is the red light and it's yellow in infrared. That's interesting, as you can see there. White, green. Zooming on the rabbit again with the green light. There we go. There he is. Okay then, so hopefully that's given you some idea of what this flashlight is capable of in the dark. Pretty neat. I like the light itself. It's a very sharp edge. It's a very clear lens on here. Does a really good job. I like that a lot. So yeah. Okay then, so as you can see what it's like in the dark, it's pretty good. As I say, you can zoom in on your target if you wish to, and we've got the 3 different colours in there. You've got, obviously, white light might give your location away to an animal and frighten it away, but the green and the red, they might not be sensitive to that at all, so you've got that option too, with the different colours. Well, I think what we ought to do is, let's have a look at this adapter here. Okay, here it is fitted. You can see it's stretchable, so you could have the there is a, I believe Brinyte do a mount to mount this little fellow onto your telescopic sight of your rifle, and we can it's got an adhesive pad and Velcro, so you can mount it anywhere within, you know, easy reach of your rifle, of your hand, sorry, your support hand here. So let's give it a go with that. There's no long press involved in this, it just comes straight on. There we go. And we've got these 2 little buttons at either side, plus and minus here. So we can just pressing that one, dims it down. Look, as you can see, dims it down to not quite nothing, it's still there. Change the colour to green. There we go. Bring it back up with the plus side of things. You can you can either hold it and it'll come up, or you can click it away to where you want it. Click on the red, so I can show you the red as well. So there's a bit of red light going on there, but not a lot. And then we can either, as I say, you can either click it or you can hold it. It brings it up and down too. Bring it back up again, and off. I'm sure you'll agree that's quite a useful accessory to have. There we go, there's the buttons. There's the power button there. Blimey, it's taking the exposure, isn't it? Minus. Hold it, it'll dim it down. So you can either click it and bring it up, or you can hold it, press and hold it, and it'll brighten it up for you as well. Zooming the flashlight is simply a case of twisting the bezel here around. It's nice and smooth, and you can put it wherever you want it, zoom wise. Just turn the bezel. Nice and smoothly. Okay then guys, so what a nice little flashlight from Brinyte, the T28 Artemis. Tricolour, zoomable. And so you just throw the switch here, push it round like that, to green, white and red, and that simply pushes the LEDs backwards and forwards. Cree LEDs. You've got a nice lens there too, look, as you can see. Very clear, as we've seen in the dark, you get a very clear light, clear and bright light from it. and it's feels nice and solidly well made. Quite like it. And we have the little twisty tail cap here for the dimming and brightening. It's quite good. It is a clicky, but you have to press and hold it to bring the light on. Just click it for off. But what a nice little flashlight this is. Okay then, so I would just like to thank Brinyte for not only sending the T28 Artemis out, but also the T28 Artemis as well, a completely different flashlight, and I will be taking a look at this one in a future video. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor, take a look at this rather nice little flashlight. Thank you very much to Brinyte for sending it out. Very well made, nice and comfortable to hold. Anodized, strong anodized finish to it. Nice zoom feature here. Yep, I like that a lot. So if you're in the market for a tricolour hunting flashlight, pop along to Brinyte and take a look at this one. Alright then guys, well I hope you enjoyed today's video. Keep an eye out for this little fellow coming up fairly shortly. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.